EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Very little action to speak of here in the early morning hours. She's on top by just one stroke as she gets ready to tee off. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. So another event getting underway here, Frank, and we look at our featured golfer coming in fresh off another victory 4 short days ago. You know, it's funny what confidence can do for you. Early in the season, you're probably just hoping to try and make some cuts, contend once in a while. Now you're coming into tournaments as one of the favorites to win.
As long as you don't get ahead of yourself, because, you know, there's that sort of phrase, you can be a little too cocky. Confidence is a good thing, though. I just think take a little step back. I mean, all the backslapping's finished. You won last week. Remember how you did that. Remember how well you played, what got there. There was a series of good shots. So Thursday, you've got to start doing exactly the same with that same attitude.
And they were thinking about cutting that corner, but this will end up in that right side fairway bunker.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
Well, in all things considered, he's in pretty good shape, coming back up the slope, working slightly to the right.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Just 5 feet left. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And she'll remain at 2 under. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 2 under. Opening round here at beautiful Orlando, Florida, home to EA Sports, the game you're enjoying right now. It is also home to this wonderful golf course, Bay Hill. Arnie's tournament for so many years. It still is in a lot of ways. But now, Frank, as we start to move forward in the tour calendar, you can't help but notice the players coming up next week. And for those who qualified, the Masters a little more than a month away. This is the time to really start getting your game in gear.
And hopefully you don't have to find it, that's for sure. You're absolutely right, Rich. The Florida swing, you've got the warm conditions, Bermuda greens, practice facilities, you know, the wind, keep you warm. You can practice 6 hours a day if you want to. But that's the whole thing. Your game has to peak, and it starts to peak right now if you want to make this incredible run through. Not just the Masters, the players, but also that run through to the FedEx Cup.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Oh, that's trouble. Oh, and she will not be happy with that, as that is into the water. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And she's going to drop to 1 under par. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around the green.
Yeah, that's a good shot right there. You don't always need to go driver, right? Getting the ball in the fairway is the key. You don't want to play out of position on a course like this. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5.
Oh, par 5s too. They're the ones you really want to make birdie on. But the second shot, that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third. I dare say a touch too aggressive, trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. It is very ambitious. Look what's happened. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
This is the 4th shot now coming out of the bunker. And that ball kind of got away a bit coming out of the bunker, and it is going to roll off onto the fringe. Slow down. Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by. 11 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Good putt there, though it is a bogey here at the par 5. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's a par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down, 250 off the tee, leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water. Whoa.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. It seemed like the smart play was to go with the 3-wood, hoping for a little more accuracy, but instead, this is going to be in the bunker. Oh, that is right, and that may be gone. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. This is a 16-footer. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Scott Stallings is on top. He shows the way at 7 under. So out to the action we go as we'll pick things up on the tee at the par 5 12th.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
That is going to be into the bunker. Not a bad effort from off the fairway, but couldn't get that one to slow down. Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And that's going to move her score to 2 under par. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to drop them down the leaderboard just a bit. Frank, the par 4 13th, relatively short, but not necessarily easy.
Yeah, stringent tee shot. A lot of people are tempted to take a bigger club off the tee. 300 yards runs out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in?
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Just 90 yards remaining here for his second into the par 4.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And she'll fall back down to 1 under. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Right now to the 14th of par 3, and how difficult is this hole?
Once again, very narrow entry into the green, so ideally you want to fly the ball a little higher than normal, make it soft, make it land a little softer.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Our tournament here at Bay Hill still in full swing, obviously, but Frank, I think all of our golfers competing this weekend may have one eye toward next week, the big purse, the island green, the full field. It is the flagship event on the PGA Tour, the Players, just a couple of hours north of here at TPC Sawgrass.
Rich, when you've got a name that's called The Players, I think that says it all. That's the one they want to win.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And she'll stay 1 under for the tournament. Now at the 15th, big dog leg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Drive's not too bad, but the problem is, drive's on the left, and that flag is cut short left. So 3 options: either respect it, go a little right, maybe just land it just over, right next to it, or perhaps try and hit it beyond it and spin it back. Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
It's about 97 yards to the front, 111 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that could be an important one as he'll move a couple shots clear of the cut line. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows? If you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Keegan Bradley is on top. He's at 9 under. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. That one looking a little right.
That tee shot just finds the first cut. Ball does sit up there. Not too much of a problem.
Uh-oh. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
She's got 136 yards left to the flag and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Well, that not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And she's going to move into red figures at 1 under par. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at the par 4. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. Frank, 574-yard par 5. Scoring opportunity here?
The breeze behind, once again, a reachable par 5. The hardest thing about this hole really is the green. It's raised up a little bit, slopes off on either side.
And that one not straight enough. It's going to work its way into the bunker. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
I think the reaction tells the story there. Not a good shot at all. Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. Straightforward pitch shot here, 35 yards. That is absolutely fine. 21 feet from pay dirt. Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. A straightforward look here for birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. That one polished off for bogey, and that's going to drop her back down to even par. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll stay at level par. So you look at the card and you see 370 yards, par 4 13th, and you think, yeah, I'm making birdie here, but then hold on. There's a lot happening 2 fairway bunkers to the left. There's one to the right. That green with 2 more bunkers and water front and right. And all of a sudden you realize, oh, I get it. It's the number 1 handicap hole. I'll be happy with par here. That will do just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
He's got just a hair under 100 yards to the front, 116 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And she'll remain at even par. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And he's going to fall out of red figures back down to even par. Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good clean strike. And here's a good case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunk it at the back, bunk it to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's at your best.
And that will be too much club. It's into one of those 2 bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And she's going to hold on here at even par. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay at even par. So, Frank, not much movement here on moving day and even par round, and they're going to find themselves pretty well out of the picture.
Yeah, even par on the third round has certainly gone.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today we bring you live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, a former major champion, Keegan Bradley, is the leader. He's currently at 16 under par. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th. We lost this one to the left. Wayward from the tee. And this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
124 left to the flagstick. Wind coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
That's a good shot out of the rough. Really controlled the lack of spin out of the grass. Ball didn't jump either, so did not go over the green. Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6, 7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And she'll get a stroke back. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay at 2 under. Another challenging par 3 here at Bay Hill. It's the 14th, 216 yards, Frank.
It plays uphill, prevailing breeze too, into your face, so normally much longer than its yardage.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. Yeah, good concentration there to save her par. And she'll remain at 2 under. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that won't help the cause one bit. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength. Smoked that tee shot. Can't believe it finished in the first cut.
Yeah, tried to cut the corner there, but it's not going to work. That is into the fairway bunker here at 15. Going to have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
Good, clean fairway bunker shot and safely on the green. Remember, you carry the putter for a reason. Now it's time for the putter to do the work. And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
A look at birdie here at 15.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich. Straight back up the slope.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Look at this. Wow, what a sensational putt from way out. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. Back on the tee here at the 16th. Frank, lay it out for us. What's ahead on this hole?
Well, even though there's two bunkers, one on the left and one on the right, it's the shortest of the 4 par 5s. You can almost take those out of play and have just a mid-iron in here. But we all know what's coming up.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Okay, job well done, Frank. You know when you play this hole, you're playing it like a par 4, even though it's a par 5. You need to be home in 2.
You certainly do, Rich. This hole isn't as long as some par 5s, but when you consider water in play here, water in play at 17 and 18, this is a key shot.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and then knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. A very good spot to putt from here. This for an eagle. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And she'll move to -3 for the tournament. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. Frank, par 3 17s here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
Frank, deep into a round, par 3 17th, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
That one safely on the putting surface. A look here for birdie at 17.
Yeah, we're looking at right to left, minuscule break, slight upslope.
Pretty good effort right there.
Just a tap in.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And she's going to stay a -3. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay at -3. Finishing hole at Bay Hill is the demanding 458-yard par 4. Water to the right. OB along the entire left side. A 4 almost feels like a birdie here. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
That is started right, and that is trouble. That ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. Oh, this doesn't look promising. Oh. Just not enough. That ball off the rocks and back into the water that protects this 18th green. So now she'll take the drop, and when you add in the penalty stroke, she'll set up for shot number 4 here.
Looking at 125 yards.
Time to move on to the next hole. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill, 18.
Hole's got a little easier over the years with the new equipment. People getting it out there a little further, so you've got a shorter club in, but you've got to be wary of that run out on the right side.
Frank, always nice to test yourself at one of the game's great venues, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. What a day.
Yeah, and you know you've played a golf course where the PGA Tour has visited for so many years. So you, like the best players in the world, great opportunity to test your skills.
For Frank Novelo and all of us here at EA Sports.